Yeah, I didn't have a whole lot of room to get in there in the field house with the team before the game to hear what Coach Surratt was saying to them. There wasn't a whole lot of room. But I just kind of hung outside. I just make a few comments. We're playing over here in center. This will be the first of our next 3 games that will be away as we go in the district here in 2 weeks. One thing I think we need to do tonight is we need to start controlling the line of scrimmage on the offensive side of the ball, get our running game a lot more involved than what we have in the past few games. Even though we have faced two of the last 3 teams we have faced have been real good, Lindale and Chapel Hill. But we need to get our running game set up, and that starts with our offensive line and open up our passing game. And we've been doing a pretty good job defensively, but we need to control that as well. Center's going to run the spread. They're going to do a lot of zone read and a little jet sweep. But we're going to have to control that and not let them get on the outside. And we've been doing good on offense here and there. A few times we kind of start and sputter a little bit. We need to be a little more consistent. But I think if we do that tonight and control our turnovers, I think we'll have a good shot winning tonight. And this will be a good night for us to kind of really get something going as we go into district, as we have an off week next week, and really, dominate, control the game tonight. So I go ahead and throw it back to y'all. We're about to start the game off.
Mention something that Coach Surratt said about our defensive line. I was reminded of it when you were talking there, Dustin, and that is that he said, we've dominated in the past with people like Deshaun Williams and Levis Hall. This year we're just trying at this point to win the defensive battle on the defensive line, and then we'll be able to start dominating, hopefully. All right, Center has a great kicker, outstanding kicker. This young man is Felipe Parra, and he's a senior, could put it into the end zone, was kicking field goals from 42 yards out before the ball game. Here's the kick, and it's a high end-over-end kick. This one is going to sail out of bounds, so not a great effort there from Parra. It goes out at the 19. We definitely will not take it there. We'll either force him to kick it over again or take it at the 30.
Yeah, that's a good way for us to start right there. Start a good field position, at least at the 30. And like Dustin says, we want our twos to play tonight some. They hadn't had a lot of playing time this year, and we're used to playing them. So we want to get ahead and let those guys come in, the ones that practice every day, just like the starters are.
Let's see what the Bulldogs elect to do. Larry Langford will explain it for us.
We take it to the 30.
All right. So we will have it at our 30-yard line. Now, whereas at Bulldog Stadium, we are keyed in or wired into the official, the referee. Don't have that luxury here, but picking it up from the speakers outside. All right, here the Bulldogs first and 10 at our 30. Bogan shoots is under center. He has a flag coming down immediately. Boy, Coach Surratt will not like that at all.
It was Clint. The guy shifted in front of him, made him back up a little bit. We just want to play a good, clean ball game. Last week we had hankies all over the field. So this week we need to clean that up a little.
11 of them for 101 yards, including 35 yards on the opening drive. Bogan shoots as the quarterback. Okay, Shannon is split to the left, Pope to the right. Tevin Pipkin is the tailback. So we have a double tight end formation. And here's Bogan shoots, 3-step drop. He's going deep on the right side for Pope, and this one is caught. No, incomplete, out of his hands at the Carthage, at the center 40-yard line. Looked like he might come down with it, couldn't quite pull it in.
He makes a juke at the line of scrimmage and runs right down the out-of-bounds marker. He hits him. It would have been a great catch. It was a one-handed stab like he made last week, but as he rolled over, he lost control of it. So we've still got second and long.
So it is second down and 10 for the Bulldogs at their 30-yard line. Bogan shoots under center. Wideouts to each side. Now Pope goes motion left, hand off to Pipkin. Pipkin left side, hold 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, midfield, 45, and out of bounds in center territory at the 41-yard line.
And I think that's that play that they described, Larry, that you went to Chalk Talk with the plant, what they call it the plant play, where he plants his foot and goes against the grain, and all the offensive linemen are going to the right, and he takes one step to the right and plants it and then goes to the left. All the defense thinks we're going that way. He cuts across the grain, gets good yardage.
Ball on the left hash after that 29-yard pickup to the Rough Rider 41-yard line. All right, we've got a wing right and two wideouts to the right side. And here's Bogan shoots, play action fake, wants to throw, great protection, all kinds of time, throws to the right. It is caught out there by Pope at the 28. He dodges one tackler and he's out of bounds at the 25. That'll be a gain of 16 more.
Yeah, he bootlegged out of there on fake, rolled to his right, looked downfield, had two receivers out there, one deep, one shallow. He threw to the one that was shallow, doing a down and out, which was Pope. Perfect throw right in his chest.
So it is 1st and 10 for Carthage now at the center 25. But I was looking sharp on this first drive with the exception of the false start before the very first play. All right, T. Goree this time to the right. And we've got Pope and Shannon split out to the left. Ball on the right hash. Tied in over on the right side. Bogan shoots still under center. Has yet to go in the gun. Here's a handoff to Pipkin. Pipkin runs into someone at the line of scrimmage, manages to get 1 yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
That was just a good defensive push by the Center Roughriders there. They had us all jumbled up in there. He didn't have anywhere to go for a second. And incidentally, if you need to come to Chalk Talk now, it's very interesting. They explain some of their plays. You get to eat good food. You get to watch the film of the week. You need to come to that. It costs $7 to eat.
Going to be next week?
I hadn't heard. I would think so.
Okay, all right. Bogan shoots. Bogan shoots going to be in the gun this time. Snap back to him, looking left, throws left. It's caught by Pope, and Pope immediately wrapped up at the 26-yard line, and that is going to be a loss on the play of a couple of yards.
And I think he might have had Cage open in the deep flat right. I couldn't tell. He's running back by himself, so of course he checked off to Pope. He looked downfield first, so apparently he was covered.
So 3rd and 11 now. 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11 for the Bulldogs at the center 26-yard line. All right, Pope and Goree go to the right. And this is Shannon split out to the left. Bogan shoots under center, tight end right. Bogan shoots, steps back. Instructions for the offensive team, and we have a timeout called. And Coach Surratt is steaming over there. All right, timeout on the field. We'll take a break.
Are you or a loved one suffering from a life-limiting illness? Let Heart's Way Hospice be there for you. Our experienced and compassionate team of nurses, social workers, home health aides, and chaplains will help guide you through the difficult days ahead. For more information, please call our office in Carthage, 903-690-9924. You will not walk alone with Heart's Way Hospice.
This is Walter Sparks at XL Ford in Carthage. For the best selection of cars and trucks in the Arklatex, power, performance, economy, there's nothing like a Ford. XL Ford in Carthage has the best parts service department in the Arklatex. If you haven't driven a Ford lately, let me personally invite you to come by and take a test drive. Check us out on the internet. We will match or beat any deal in the Arklatex. Still on the South Loop and still #1. God bless America and Semper Fi.
All right, we return to Rough Rider Stadium. Real quick, Dustin, any idea of what prompted that timeout?
That the receivers over here on our side, I don't know if they were lined up right or they were supposed to be on the other side or whatnot, but we're going pretty much the same formation, except we're flipping Goree over there on the home side and moving Shannon over here on our side.
All right, twins to the right, one to the left. Snap back to Bogan, shoots in the gun. He's going over the middle, into the end zone. No one there. It's picked off by center. In the end zone, coming out of the end zone to the 5, the 10, 15, 20. And is going to be brought down short of the 25-yard line. Went in the end zone, no Bulldog there. Picked off by center. And they return it out of the end zone to the 24.
That was a mix-up somewhere because somebody didn't make the right cut because he threw that ball, looked like where he wanted to. That guy was out there playing center field. He was all by himself, caught the ball, and had a pretty good run back. We tried to strip the ball from him at the 20-yard line, but couldn't do it. So center now has their first chance at the ball.
All right, so the Bulldogs pick up a couple of first downs on that drive that started at our 30, but then a pass on 3rd down picked off by the Rough Riders. And so now center has it 1st and 10 at their 24. Here's Charlton, the quarterback, and he is going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Yeah, we had everybody right there then. We had people rushing up the middle, stopped it all up. He had nowhere to go. Good defense. They're going to have trouble running the ball against us.
Charlton, their quarterback, Back up to the line of scrimmage. This is Cody Carlton in the gun. And he hands off to running back going to his left, 25, 30, 35, has a first down out across the 40 to the 42-yard line. That's going to be a pickup on the play of 18 yards.
Yeah, he got to the outside, had a blocker out front. We couldn't drag him down until he got real good yardage there. He's pretty quick looking. Looks like he's got some speed.
That is Johnny Sudds on the carry. Okay, we'll give Sudds 17 yards to the 41. And this time Sudds coming right, 45, midfield, 45, out of bounds at the Carthage 43-yard line. Another big gain.
And they're blocking us by cutting us out there. They're just taking us off our feet. They took the linebacker off his feet. They took the quarterback off his feet. So they're blocking low to knock our feet out from under.
16 yards on that play. First and 10 center at our 43. Hand off to the running back going to the left, and he's brought down a nice one-on-one tackle out there. I believe that was Trent Jackson bringing down Sudds again.
That's Burns.
Burns
fought off his block right then at the line of scrimmage and turned the ball player in like he's supposed to do. Good tackle.
Second down and 10 for center at the Carthage 43. And let's see, here's the quarterback keeping it around the right side, and he picks up about 3 yards down to the 40.
Well, they're faking that ball. That's that read they're running. The quarterback will read and see if he's going to keep it or not. And number 8 that time was going to get hammered. We had a man there waiting, so the quarterback kept it and went through the middle there of the yards, got a couple, 2 or 3 yards.
All right, 3rd and 7 for center at the Carthage 40-yard line. Cody Carlton, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Snap back to him, drops it, now picks it back up, throwing deep right. This one's going to flutter up in the air, and it is going to be incomplete, knocked away by Ed Pope from the intended receiver down at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Pope saw it coming, and he eased that way, and at the last second, he's so tall, and he jumped high, and just knocked the ball down just like they're supposed to do. And now Rough Riders are on our end of the field, and they maybe, nope, here comes the punt team out. It'd be a mistake, I think, if you give up a 4th down. Give us the ball right here in midfield almost.
Now Parra, the outstanding kicker, is also the punter. So he will take this time a 13-yard drop. He stands back at his own 47-yard line. Head high snap, gets off a nice high kick. Pope's going to get away from it, hits at the 8, across the 5, and into the end zone. Carthage, after the touchback, will have it at our 20 for our second possession of the ball game.
Yeah, that was really good for us because they didn't go very far. They were on the 40-yard line of 38, so it was only a small gain on their part. It kept us out of the end zone.
So the Bulldogs, for the second time, will start on their end of the field, this time at the 20. First time we had it on the 30, picked up a couple of first downs, got down as far as the center 24, but then had a pass picked off in the end zone. And the Bulldogs then saw center pick up a couple of first downs before we stopped them. So the Dogs back out on the field with twins to the left, no one to the right. Pipkin, the quarterback, and the tailback, hand off to Pipkin. And Pipkin for about 3 out to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, and I see the sophomore Bankhead has now entered the game. He made his block right there. Good block by Bankhead. He stuck with him. I told him, don't stop till the whistle blows. So maybe that's what he said. We got 7:45 left first quarter. We have no score here in center.
All right, D.K. Callaway in at tailback. We saw quite a bit of him last week against the Nacogdoches Dragons. Twins to the left, one to the right. Bogan shoots under center. Now the wide out to the right, goes motion left. Hand off to him, coming to the left. He fumbles it. That's Pipkin, and he falls on it back at the 22-yard line. He was split out to the right, went motion left, took the handoff from Bogan shoots, coughed it up, but fell on it for a 1-yard loss back to the 22.
Yeah, and a lot of times you don't get those bounces. Those bounces go against you some games. That one just happened to bounce right to us. 7:06 left first quarter.
So it is a loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs back at their 22. And the Dogs come up to the line of scrimmage. Let's see, we're going to send Bogan shoots back in the shotgun. Pipkin stands next to him back in the backfield. We've got 3 receivers over on the right side. Snap back to Bogan shoots. Pretty good protection, throw in left, and this one is caught by Pope. Nice grab.